Africa, a vast continent with diverse landscapes and rich resources, has always held immense potential. However, the path of its development, especially in agriculture, took a sharp turn in the late 19th century. This was due to the Berlin Conference of 1884 to 1885. European powers, driven by imperial ambitions, convened to carve up Africa amongst themselves. This division paid little heed to existing ethnic groups, traditional boundaries, or agricultural practices. Imagine a farmer tending to his land for generations only to find his fields divided, his access to water restricted, and new rules imposed by foreign powers. This was the reality for many African farmers after the Berlin Conference. The imposition of artificial borders disrupted traditional farming systems that had sustained communities for centuries. Previously self-sufficient communities found themselves at the mercy of colonial policies that prioritized European interests. The scramble for Africa led to the displacement of communities and the loss of ancestral lands. Traditional knowledge systems, carefully honed over generations, were disregarded. These systems, adapted to local climates and soil conditions, were replaced with European farming methods often ill-suited to the African context. The introduction of cash crops further disrupted traditional agriculture. Farmers were coerced into cultivating export crops such as cotton, coffee, and rubber, often at the expense of food crops. This shift towards cash crop production, while profitable for the colonizers, had severe consequences for local food security. The emphasis on exports led to a decline in the production of staple foods, making African communities increasingly reliant on imported food. The legacy of the Berlin Conference continues to cast a long shadow on African agriculture. The disruption of traditional farming systems and the focus on cash crops during the colonial era left many African countries ill-equipped to achieve food security. The effects are still felt today, with many African countries struggling to feed their growing populations. However, amidst these challenges, there are glimmers of hope. Across the continent, a new generation of African farmers and policymakers are working to revitalize the agricultural sector. There's a growing movement towards sustainable farming practices, rediscovering traditional knowledge and empowering local communities. The future of African agriculture lies in embracing its rich heritage while adapting to modern challenges. By investing in sustainable farming practices, empowering smallholder farmers, and promoting equitable access to land and resources, Africa can reclaim its agricultural potential. This will not only enhance food security but also drive economic growth and improve livelihoods across the continent. The journey towards a food-secure Africa requires a concerted effort from governments, international organizations, and local communities. It's about empowering farmers, investing in research and development, and fostering a global trading system that is fair and equitable. With determination and collaboration, Africa can overcome the challenges of its past and build a prosperous future rooted in sustainable agriculture.
If you love books and care about global food security, then this one's for you. Yemi's book, Why Africa Cannot Feed Itself and the Way Forward, unpacks the intricate web of historical, political, and economic challenges that keep Africa struggling with food security. From colonial legacies to climate change, it's a complex puzzle. But here's the good news. The solutions are just as diverse and promising. Innovative farming techniques, empowering women and youth, and promoting forgotten crops can transform Africa's food landscape. Want to dive deeper? Grab a copy of Yemi's book and support the movement towards a food-secure Africa. Like, subscribe, comment, and share this video to join the conversation and make a difference. Thank you for watching.